What a lovely day. No obstructions, no interruptions. Just a nice day in the snow. Just sunbathing in the snow. No. Come on, we're still recovering from the age group update. There's no way.
We do not care.
You're lying. Welcome back to Void News. I'm your host, Void, and Roblox has made another bad update. Is anyone surprised? Thought so. Before we get into the bullshit, let's update on age check verification. So now, Roblox is locking chats from people who aren't in your age group. So you'll still be able to see that they're saying something, but you won't actually be able to see what they say. I mean, saying it seems kind of pointless. I feel like it's just going to flood the chat with a bunch of unseen messages. Like, you just won't be able to see anything. I don't really see the point of this. I feel like it would be better to just have an indicator next to their name that you can't talk to them. It would make more sense, actually. But of course, they're going to make it so that moderators of any game, experience, whatever you want to call it, can see the chat. It doesn't matter what age group you're in. They'll be able to see what you're saying, which makes sense, you know? If your chats are just hidden to everyone, you could just, like, say whatever and get away with it. The Roblox is also going to start, like, checking your age is. So like if they think maybe somebody new is using the account, or they think that, oh, maybe you're not actually in that age group, they're gonna change your age group again. Which kind of reminds me of how like YouTube implemented that system where like depending on what content you engage with, they push you in a specific age bracket if you haven't like verified with your ID, which is, I don't know how to feel about this. Because on one hand, there are a dozen people who have been put in incorrect age groups, and maybe this would help that. But on the other hand, let's say you're 22, right? You're like playing like still a brain rot with your little cousin, and now Roblox puts you in like a fucking 7-year-old age group. I don't know if that's the best course of action. We've also got word that a Steal a Brain Rot movie is being made. Huh? How does that, what the plot you mean? This reminds me of when they announced they were making a Grow a Garden movie. What is the plot gonna possibly be? Jailbreak made sense. Even Grow a Garden could somewhat make sense. Steal a Brain Rot. I can already imagine the first screening of these movies is going to be hell. Just a bunch of little ass kids just screaming their heads off. I can't avoid it any longer. This really makes me mad. So, soon, Roblox will be removing all classic faces and heads in February. That's soon, too. That's very soon. And they also implemented a new rule that any UGC dynamic heads must be animated. It can't be, like, static anymore. Like, if people would upload, like, dynamic heads, it would just be, like, a normal face. So you have to get the shitty animated heads and stuff. And if you have a static dynamic head that's currently on sale on Roblox, it will be taken off sale and will be deleted by June 15th. So you have until June 15th to sort that out. Why? Genuinely, why? Okay, the age checks. You could honestly make a serious argument for why the age check verification update had to happen. Yes, it's a very bad update and they did it completely wrong, but you could make a serious argument as to why they did it. What the fuck do they gain to removing static heads? Every classic face. It's not even just like they're gonna stop making them like they did a while ago. You won't be able to use them anymore. They'll be removed and in turn replaced with dynamic heads. What are they gaining from this? Stop trying to force this new age of Roblox onto everyone. Okay, you're adding in dynamic heads. Okay, whatever. Okay, you're not making classic faces anymore. Sad, but whatever. We can still use our old one. You're taking some of the classic faces off sale. Okay, that's upsetting, but at least we still have some of them on sale. Now you're just completely removing all of them. Huh? Why? These are just some of the dynamic heads. all of them, literally just look weird. Like some of them, like just looking at them straight on, they're like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Like realistically, you could wear it, like this one right here. But then you see stuff like prankster. Why did they make the tongue all 3D? Oh god, look at this one. No, this is bad. Nobody wants to wear this. Mind you, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm getting this right. I'm pretty sure prankster is like in the 10,000s when it comes to how much Robux it costs. So people just lose access to the 2D face they had. It is so stupid. Not to mention, this isn't even what they're gonna look like. If you ever bought a dynamic face on Roblox or just used one, you'll know that they don't look like how they actually look on the catalog page. They use moods. So like if you're smiling or laughing or sad, it'll change the way the eyes and the mouth look. So most of these won't even look like this. And even if they made it so that you could just set it to a default mood, it would still not fix the problem. These all look so bad. Mind you, we're only seeing them from one angle right now. We're not seeing what they actually look like in game. Especially when you compare them to the 2D faces, they look super low quality. It's like, this is what I'm talking about. Some of the 3D heads are good, some of them are bad. Why not just give people the option to choose between 2D heads or not 2D heads, classic heads and 3D heads? I also feel like it's not fair to the people that bought these faces too. Like, people spent money on these faces. Like, these include limited faces that cost like hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars of real life money. They just don't even get access to the original faces anymore. They just have to use this shit. I feel like we're slowly, like, more and more phasing out of the like R6 era of Roblox. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like eventually they're just gonna completely remove R6 and like just entirely. Oh god, David fucking Bazooki again. Let's hear what he has to say.
We're continuing to actively work on the mapping of classic faces to our new dynamic classic heads. Visual parity is the key. We appreciate your feedback and we'll continue to listen.
Continue to listen. If you wanted to listen to community feedback, you just wouldn't be removing classic faces. If you wanted to listen to us, you would actually stop this whole process here.
Second, now, if you're not age verified and you go and experience, you're going to see chat activity without being able to communicate. This will allow you to see there is other activity in the experience. Okay, let's get to classic faces. Classic faces aren't going away. We're going for visual parity and a one-to-one match.
Yes, they are going away. They literally are going away. You're directly removing them. They are going away. You're just making shitty 3D versions of them.
We're sharing side by side the look of every classic head with the new dynamic head. Would love your feedback. Our goal is they should look identical.
Yeah, identical.
We've also heard how important it is for you to have control whether your face is static or dynamic. We're going to roll out a new toggle that will give everyone control of whether their face is static, not just at idle, but also with camera tracking or with voice lip sync.
See, that doesn't help though. That really doesn't help because the faces still look ugly and weird. Why are we getting rid of classic faces?
We are mapping one-to-one the serial numbers from classic faces to new classic dynamic heads. The way you use classic heads should feel the same as classic faces.
Okay. This guy.
Behind the scenes, this work is allowing us to move to a unified avatar system that will support things like advanced customization and makeup for every head and face.
Makeup. Bazooki. No one is using these Arthur avatars. Literally no one is using these avatars. Not a single soul.
We're continuing to listen to your feedback, and we look forward to working with you to get this right.
No, you're not. You're not listening to any feedback because we just told you we don't want this. A big part of it too really is that I just feel like they're kind of being conniving how people spend money on these faces because they looked a certain way, and then you go ahead and change those faces. Not even just adding another version of the face that you can equip, but you completely change those faces and forbid them from ever using the original ones that they bought. This trending tag is really accurate right now. Once again, I am your host, Void, and this has been Void News.